In the past few years of professional sports on TV, we've seen two brands get kids into the NFL. Nickelodeon did simulcasts of CBS's NFL games with on-screen graphics such as SpongeBob and the Field Goal and the Slime Zone, rolls right off the tongue, and Disney did a Toy Story game with a CG animation simulcast happening in real time with the game. And the NHL also saw a kid-friendly broadcast, with Disney doing an NHL game simulcast, again with real-time CG animation, but instead using the characters from Big City Greens. All these leagues getting kids into sports have me pondering one thing. What if the networks with Major League Baseball contracts would attract kids to the sport with these kinds of simulcasts? I mean, think about it. MLB has been seeing its largest audience of all ages and years lately, largely in part because of the pitch clock, shift limits, and bigger bases. And I think now is the perfect time for MLB to attract a younger demographic through their networks that are affiliated with kid-friendly brands. Let's start with ESPN. It only seems fair that with the success of the Toy Story NFL game and the Big City Greens NHL game, that ESPN and Disney would do a Major League Baseball simulcast for kids. Obviously, most of you would say Star Wars, but in my opinion, despite being a very good idea, that seems too corporate. What they could do is a simulcast with CG animation happening in real time, but instead give it either a Disneyland or maybe a Phineas and Ferb coat of paint. Imagine stuff like a 7th inning stretch from the Love Handle, akin to the Duke Kaboom halftime show in the Toy Story NFL game, or having Disney characters in the stands in both the home run area and the scoreboard of the stadium being the It's a Small World building, and the doors opening to reveal the words home run, and the ball landing in the water track. That alone would grab little kids' attention and will persuade their interest in professional baseball. This simulcast should also be shown on Disney+, ESPN, Disney Channel, and even Disney XD. And what about TBS? TBS has been seeing its biggest audience for baseball in years, again because of the new rules I mentioned earlier. And TBS happens to be affiliated with Cartoon Network, so it would be ideal for Cartoon Network to do a simulcast of a TBS ballgame. I can already see the comments now. Oh, Cartoon Network is strictly cartoons. They shouldn't do baseball, and they sign off at 5 p.m. now. Well, calm down and I'll explain what they can do. If Cartoon Network preempting the new checker pass block isn't an option, they can have the kid-friendly simulcast on Max instead, since the service opened their new Bleacher Report sports add-on recently. And now for the ideas Cartoon Network can do. The Strike Zone graphic can have a checker pattern, which would be a nod to the network's logo. They could have the characters green screen on the field, like how Nickelodeon does with their NFL simulcast. They could have a home run graphic like the Slime Zone, and they could even have the announcers and Cartoon Network characters explain the rules and fundamentals of baseball like the Nickelodeon characters do on the NFL simulcast. And when I say that last part, I hate to admit it, but it'd be funny if the Titans from Teen Titans Go did a few minutes of baseball slander. That also would get the kids into the sport as well. So yeah, Major League Baseball is becoming the second most popular sport again in America for all the right reasons, and with the success of the kid-friendly simulcast of football and hockey, Major League Baseball really should look into the carriers that they have for ideas of getting kids into the sports. And that's it. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments below what other ideas and brief essays I should do. Thanks for watching.